Hi girls! Today we're going to read a holiday story, and this one is one of my favorites, of course, because it is Frosty the Snowman, and my daddy's name is Frosty, so this has been my favorite for a long time.
Let's go ahead and read Frosty the Snowman, and this is retold by Carol North and illustrated by Terry Super. When a story is retold, not written by, what does that mean? What do you think that means? I'll give you a minute to think.
So when a story is retold, it means that it's a story that everybody knows pretty well, like maybe Cinderella or Frosty the Snowman. So it's not your original story. So you can retell your own version of it, but you can't actually write the story because it's an idea that someone already thought of.
Once upon a time, there was a snowman named Frosty. The children loved to play with Frosty. They formed a ring and danced around him. I wish Frosty could talk to us, said the children. One day the children brought an old silk hat for Frosty to wear. As soon as they put it on his head, a magical thing happened.
Frosty began to sing and dance. Frosty the Snowman was alive.
The children were so happy. They came to play with Frosty every day. Frosty and the children went ice skating together. Round and round they skated on the frozen pond. Once Frosty slipped and fell, ker-plunk, but he just smiled his magical smile and jumped right back up.
Another time, Frosty and the children had piled on a sled and went sledding. Whee! Said Frosty. Look at us go.
One day Frosty said to the children, "Would you take me to town? I've never been to town." They all skipped along, smiling and laughing. Frosty looked in the pet shop window. He even pressed his nose against the glass to get a closer look. When Frosty and the children got to the bake shop, Frosty looked at the muffins in the window. "Can we go inside and get a muffin?" he asked. "I've never had a muffin." But when they went inside the shop, Frosty began to melt. "Oh, I must go outside," said Frosty. Why do you think when he went inside he started to melt?
He had to get back outside. It was probably really warm in the shop, and snowmen have to have cold weather to stay, well, snowmen, so they don't melt, so he had to get back outside.
Frosty ate his muffin sitting on a bench with the children gathered around. At the end of the day, Frosty smiled his magical smile and said, "We've had such a good time today. I'll never forget it." He had a special gleam in his eye. Soon the days got warm and the snow began to melt. When the children came out to play one really sunny day, they couldn't find Frosty. They looked everywhere. Finally they went to the bake shop, and there was on the bench outside was a note.
It was from Frosty. It says, "Don't cry, I'll be back again someday. Love, Frosty." And the children didn't cry. They knew that Frosty would come back. They could picture his magical smile and fill his warm heart. Can you?
And then it's got the song, thumpity thump thump thumpity thump.